In a race that was supposed to be tight, La'aulialemalietoa Polataivao Schmidt's Fast Party has emerged as a clear winner, claiming far more seats than either former Prime Minister Tule'epo Dr. La'aulialemalietoa's HRPP or Fiamē Naomi for Samoa Uniting Party. At a church service this week, La'aulialemalietoa alluded to the type of leader he may be.
This is God's timing. Taimi lenei o le taimi o whainga malo tau le tua.
On provisional results, Fast appears to have captured the rural vote with big social welfare promises.
They were able to really garner the votes and the majority of the votes from those who, as we also saw in the last elections, the unheard or the unseen in the affairs of government.
But it's also harnessed the huge Samoan diaspora.
You vote for who you are connected to. But here, you also vote by who your family are connected with, even if you're overseas. La'aulialemalietoa, he was able to reach out through the various platforms of social media. He was able to gain support through that message of we really do have an out of reach government elite.
However, the formation of a new government may not be possible straight away, with former Prime Minister of 22 years, Tule'epo, and others vowing to challenge the outcome in the courts. Experts worry delays could hinder the provision of Samoa's government services, with departments running on diminished funds since Parliament blocked Prime Minister Fiamē Naomi's national budget in May. Cash flow for spending outside the bare minimum, including paying overtime for frontline medical staff, for example, isn't currently available.
None of the government ministries actually have the money to do their work, to provide the services that they need.
And while observers say the election was fair and peaceful, some accusations of vote buying have surfaced.
We're starting to see social media posting that there is money politics involved here. This is yet to be confirmed. Of course, we are expecting a many number of cases that will come into court in the next 2 weeks.
There's also the slew of criminal charges, including attempting to pervert the course of justice, that La'auli continues to fight in court. He already refused to step down from his ministry in Fiamē's previous government, when the charges were originally laid earlier this year.
This is where we will definitely, as a public, observe what his next steps. Will he allow the Office of the Attorney General to continue to prosecute or take forth these cases? Depends up to him, but it's very likely that we will see this court case disappear or be deferred. And as part of the public, we expect that this is followed through. And so this will be the test for La'auli, whether we see this case continue in the courts.
It's a far cry from the likely legacy of the country's first female Prime Minister, who made a virtue of abiding strictly to the rule of law.
Fiamē's party, they were well thought out, articulated politics, someone who brought politics that was reassuring, that was balanced, and also someone who has a well-respected personality not only across the Pacific region, but also globally.
It seems on this occasion that hasn't been nearly enough to convince her people to re-elect her.